Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Meghan Markle's half-sister, Samantha Markle, has renewed her legal battle against the Duchess of Sussex, accusing her of defamation and portraying her as a lying racist fame-seeker. Although Samantha's case was initially dismissed by a judge, she is appealing the decision. According to court documents reported by The Sun, she has made it so Samantha cannot work or even enjoy the most mundane of activities, like going to the grocery store without harassment. The lawsuit claims that Meghan falsely stated to Oprah Winfrey that Samantha only started using the Markle surname after Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry became public. The lawsuit claims that Meghan falsely stated to Oprah Winfrey that Samantha only started using the Markle surname after Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry became public. Meanwhile, a fundraiser for Thomas Markle's 80th birthday has amassed over £51,000. The campaign, organised by British socialite Lady Colin Campbell, aims to show the Duchess of Sussex's father that there are still people in the world with good hearts, good values and good intentions. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams spoke to The Sun about Harry and Meghan's upcoming faux royal tour. The facts are that Harry and Meghan must have future ambitions that we don't know about, or at least I strongly suspect that they do. It won't just be the programs and lifestyle brands, there will be something more. They turned down the opportunity of being senior working royals, and they could have done a very great deal of good for those who are less fortunate. The idea that they're world leaders simply because their charity was founded a couple of years ago, that obviously is nonsensical. Fitzwilliams also commented, as have others, about the relative safety of Balmoral versus Bogota. If Harry hadn't made the comments about Britain being dangerous or words to that effect, since he has, the optics are very weird. An insider told the Daily Beast, royal tours have always been about diplomacy, building bridges and reinforcing friendships on behalf of Britain. This tour may well have noble intentions, but it is certainly not being carried out on behalf of Britain, and yet they still portray themselves as British royals. The courtier added, it shows you exactly why the royals want these two kept as far away as possible. According to royal commentator Gareth Russell, Meghan is reportedly planning a tactical rethink following the end of her and Prince Harry's Spotify deal, which has been described as a source of embarrassment for the couple. Their multimillion-dollar agreement with Spotify was reportedly terminated last year due to the Sussexes' failure to meet productivity benchmarks. After the Spotify setback, Meghan announced a new partnership with Lemonada Media in February. However, this new project has been postponed until at least 2025 as Meghan shifts her focus to launching her lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. In a statement about her partnership with Lemonada Media, Meghan expressed enthusiasm for supporting the female-founded company and re-releasing archetypes to a broader audience. She mentioned plans for a new podcast as well, aiming to share thought-provoking and entertaining content in the near future. We'll push back on the use of the word near. Princess Eugenie is reportedly determined to relocate back to London after spending years dividing her time between the UK and Portugal. Sources have told The Express, Eugenie is adamant that she wants to head back to the UK on a more permanent basis and use the villa in Portugal as a holiday home. The family are currently spending a lot of time in Portugal, and as the boys get a bit older, they are looking for kindergartens near to their London home and eventually schools in the UK. Sources said the king is looking to bring in some fresh blood, and he's looking to Beatrice and Eugenie. He thinks that they've grown into very sensible, lovely women who he thinks could be a real asset. Palace Intrigue will be right back. A year into Prince William's Homewards project aimed at making homelessness rare, brief and unrepeated, a series of artworks have been unveiled to spark a new conversation on the topic. The exhibit, Homelessness Reframed, runs until September 20th at the Saatchi Gallery in Chelsea, London. It aims to counter stereotypical images often seen in charity campaigns and media, capturing the complexities of homelessness across the UK. Prince William has been kept informed about the artworks and the people behind them and is looking forward to seeing the exhibit in person. A memorial garden to commemorate Queen Elizabeth II's life will be created in Regent's Park. The Royal Park's plan for a 2-acre garden on the site of a disused plant nursery in the heart of the London Park have been approved and will be free to the public. The garden will feature plants significant to Elizabeth II with a straight path, symbolising the late Queen's unwavering loyalty and service. Each end of the path will offer a moment of quiet reflection. Westminster Council has granted planning permission for the garden, which is expected to open in 2026 to mark what would have been the late monarch's 100th birthday. King Charles plans to host a thank you gala for the staff at Balmoral Castle, continuing a royal tradition known as the Gillies Ball. This event, which has been a tradition for 171 years, began when Prince Albert bought Balmoral Castle for Queen Victoria and hosted a party for the staff at the end of the summer. The tradition was maintained by Victoria's grandson, King George V, and continued by King George VI. Queen Elizabeth attended her first Gillies Ball at the age of 12 and carried on the tradition throughout her 70-year reign. Now, King Charles is said to uphold this tradition, having hosted the ball last year and planning to do so again this year. The Gillies Ball, held in the Grand Ballroom of Balmoral Castle, is a black tie event where staff and royals alike dress in kilts, long gowns and tartan sashes. Despite its formal dress code, it is known for its festive atmosphere and lively Scottish dancing. Pauline McLaren, author and professor at Royal Holloway, University of London, noted that the ball is a way for the staff to let loose and celebrate with the royal family. Although it is a private event with a few public images, a 1991 documentary captured moments of Queen Elizabeth dancing and enjoying the festivities alongside other royals, including a clapping Charles and a twirling Princess Anne. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a review or some stars if you're enjoying the show. Don't forget we have merchandise available for Palace Intrigue with lots of slogans and logos and cups and mugs and T-shirts and all sorts of things. They're available through the link in the show notes. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.